جاءكم من الله نور وكتاب مبين ليخرجكم من الظلمات إلى النور. He said it 1400 years ago. Being congruent with the teachings of Jesus and Moses and Jacob and Joseph and Abraham and Noah. That darkness can never drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. Violence cannot drive out violence, only peace, assalamu alaikum, salam, can do that. I have about 7 minutes left. And really, I'm not in the position to speak when our teachers are here. It is not befitting, it is not appropriate. Our teachers are like candles, our elders are like candles. It's been an interesting time, 6 minutes left. On the one hand, the world is getting smaller, yet on the other, it seems that it's becoming much more divided. Similarly, on the one hand, we're having these great conversations surrounding pluralism, diversity, opening up our mosques, breaking bread together. Yet on the other, it seems that xenophobia, anti-Islamic rhetoric, Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, misogyny is also on the rise. If there's 3 teachings that I'd like for everyone to take back home, before I speak about what Islam is in about 3 minutes after. People are often illogical, irrational, and unreasonable. Forgive them anyway. What you build today may be destroyed tomorrow. Build anyway. The good we do today may be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. In the final analysis, it was never between you and them. It was between you and God anyway. What is Islam? So, there's a proverb or an idiom in the English language, it's called lost in translation. So if you were to open up, for example, the Al-Mawrid, which is written by Dr. Ruhi Al-Ba'al-Baki, right? He was a philologist, right? If you were to open up a translation as to what Islam means, the most appropriate word would be commitment. Islam means commitment. Submission is a good word, but it's still lost in translation because submission has a negative connotation instead of a positive connotation. I submit myself to Deerfoot traffic every morning. Right? Sheikh Jamal and I, we submit ourselves to the Canadian income tax every year. Right? But no, when I'm going skiing with my family, before the sun is going to rise, waking up 5 o'clock in the morning on a cold, frigid, beautiful Calgary morning, I'm committed. Because I love skiing and snowboarding. So what does Islam mean? Islam means commitment. Why is commitment important? Imagine if every single person in Alberta stopped being committed to traffic laws. If we were driving on the opposite side of the road, quadrupling the speed limits, running red, stopping at greens, what would happen? 5-letter words, starting with a C. Chaos. The question is, why are 1.7 billion people on planet Earth committed to Islam? They're committed to Islam because similarly to me being committed on the road, I want to get from point A to point B with safety and security, but I also want fellow motor vehicle operators, pedestrians, cyclists to get from point A to point, whatever their point B may be, with safety and security. We want to get from our point A, from birth, to our point B, which is the hereafter. But we also want to make sure that the people that we share this beautiful planet with as well, they get from their point A to whatever their point B may be with safety and security as well. So what does Islam mean? Commitment. I always joke with my kids, I say, Sid the Kid Crosby or McDavid, he's a Muslim when it comes to the context of hockey, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing I want to mention about Islam, and there's only one more point after this, where did this word come from? So, respectfully, Christianity was named after who? Me. Anybody? The Anointed One. That's right, sir. The Anointed One. This is the same word that God, Allah uses in Quran. Masih. Masaha yamsahu means to rub over. Masa. I mean, I'm here. I feel bad. Speaking, we're giving you a lecture when they're here, really. Right? So Christianity was named after who? Christ. Judaism was named after who? Judaism was named after هو سماكم المسلمين. Allah chose the name Islam. So the Prophet knew in Quran, he says, وَأُمِرْتُ أَنْ أَكُونَ مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. The first Muslim was Noah. Now what does the word Islam mean again? Commitment. Was Abraham committed to God? وَنَحْنُ لَهُ مُسْلِمُونَ. Was Moses committed to God? Yes, he was. Was Jesus committed to God? Yes, he was. Because Islam is not in a textbook. Islam is in life. Islam is lived. Islam is in the heart. Have 2 minutes left, Sheikh? Alright, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, Sheikh. MashaAllah. Thank you. So, there was a philosopher, he said something interesting about the heart. He said, in order for there to be peace in the world, there must be peace in the countries. Lao. And in order for there to be peace in the countries, there must be peace in the cities. And in order for there to be peace in the cities, there must be peace between neighbors. And in order for there to be peace between neighbors, there must be peace in your home. And in order for there to be peace in your home, there must be peace in your heart. The Prophet, you know what? He spoke about the heart at great length. He was the master of the heart.